Our Daily Bread, Daily Devotional, August 15th, titled Touching Bottom. Crowds gathered each week to hear the soul-stirring sermons of Joseph Parker, the famous pastor of London's City Temple in the late 19th century. Then a crisis hit him hard. His wife died after an agonizing illness. Parker later said he would not have allowed a dog to suffer as she did. A heartbroken husband whose prayers had gone unanswered, he confessed publicly that for a week he had even denied that God existed. But Parker's loss of faith was only temporary. From that experience, he gained a stronger personal trust in Jesus' death, destroying resurrection, and began to testify, "I have touched the bottom, and it is sound." Listen to this exclamation of triumph from the risen Christ as he proclaims his victory over the grave. "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. I am he who lives and was dead, and behold, I am alive forevermore." Death is our most venomous enemy, robbing us of joy and hope, unless the triumph of Christ's resurrection reverberates in our heart. As we believe in the mighty victor over death, doubt is banished and light drives away the darkness. Hold fast to that triumphant trust as you struggle through life's worst crisis. Because of Christ's empty tomb, we can be full of hope. Revelations 1:10-18. On the Lord's day I was in the Spirit, and I heard behind me a loud voice like a trumpet, which said, "Write on a scroll what you see, and send it to the 7 churches, to Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamum, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, and Laodicea." I turned around to see the voice that was speaking to me. And when I turned, I saw 7 golden lampstands, and among the lampstands was someone like a son of man, dressed in a robe reaching down to his feet, and with a golden sash around his chest. His head and hair were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were like blazing fire. His feet were like bronze glowing in the furnace, and his voice was like the sound of rushing waters. In his right hand he held 7 stars, and out of his mouth came a sharp, double-edged sword. His face was like the sun shining in all its brilliance. When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. Then he placed his right hand on me and said, "Do not be afraid. I am the first and the last. I am the living one. I was dead, and behold, I am alive forever and ever. And I hold the keys of death and Hades." Have a blessed day.